was like too weird to see Spider-Man in person. I don't know, probably the Man with No Name Eastwood stuff, you know, but definitely like Spider-Man every time. Like I've done a few Spider-Mans, and I like working on that stuff. I'd love to do Star Wars someday, you know, that'd be cool. Probably the Man with No Name stuff though. Want a battle beast?
Absolutely.
This is easy. People talk if you bribe them. All right. Anyone else? I skunked you last time.
I don't know if anyone asked this before. What's the process that it goes through from choosing what characters and then designing them, and then doing prototypes, and then just like shopping around to the toy con?
That's it.
Oh, okay.
That's. I mean.
Do you have like a group of like 10 people who decide, or it's just one guy who decides the characters, or?
What? They said they interviewed the E Street Band at the Super Bowl a couple years ago, and they said, "What's it like to work for Springsteen?" And they said, "A benevolent dictatorship." That's my business model. I run the band. So if you guys have a question and I say I can't answer, I'm lying. I can't answer it. I'm pretty involved with the MINIMATES still, actually. There's some lines I don't pay much attention to, whatever. Like, I don't play video games, so I don't know much about Master Chief, Spartan 6, the Elite. I don't know. But MINIMATES, yeah. It starts with a lot of scrap paper, a lot of comic books, the internet. I just make a list of characters. And I cross-reference it to teams we've worked on before that I might have missed a character on. There's some of that. That's another list. And then I get Excel, I type them all in, and just kind of Rubik's Cube it. And then I send it over to Robert, our Asylum in New York, and then he ruins all my fun and tells me I can't do this, can't do that, or what I can't do. And he kind of refines it. And then from that list, he gives it to designers. And they just go to town. Barry and Mark and Udiel, they do their thing. And it's not, we don't really pitch MINIMATES anymore. You know, like, even with Toys R Us, we don't have to say, here's your next wave, is it okay? They're just like, we want 4 waves of MINIMATES per year. You ship them in, and, you know, that's the thing. Sometimes the quantities will change. They're based on, this is the 4th quarter, we can sell more, but they want exclusives. That's a big, you know, but as far as if you guys like Toys R Us is, you know, really giving us the stick, because, no, that's me. Like, it's not, she does not say, don't do this character, make this. She says, I want exclusives, I want this quantity, I want these 4 times a year, and then we just do. Like the IP stuff, the original creation, that's hand to mouth. We're bringing that to every show. We're showing people. We're bringing it to buyers. That's a nurturing seedling there. The other stuff, yeah, they're sculpted in Asia. We've got a guy who can do them, but the precision work is much better handled in Asia. And they're painted by a guy, Eddie Wires. He lives in Atlanta. We bring him to San Diego. He's done a couple of MINIMATE panels with me, and he practically paints every single MINIMATE. And then they're sent over there for the factory. So pretty much like you said, yeah. Used to be a lot more beer and fun, but now it's like a business. So.
Thank you.
Yep. Did you do one yet? Okay.
I got actually an interesting Ghostbusters question for you. Well, how much money would it take for you guys to do some LED backpacks? I got $20 and we can start a payment plan.
That's a long payment plan.
I'm down.
You want me to do the real backpack?
Well, not, you know, how easy would it be to put LED lights? I know the backpacks are small because I have them all. I know they're small, but I know the LED lights are just as small. Would it be feasible to put in, you know, LED lights
I don't know.
for the back and, you know, jack the price up a little bit for deluxe editions?
We've done some replicas before, so we've looked at the phosphorescent paper and LEDs. Obviously, do that on our Star Trek stuff, but I don't know. Like I like simple with my MINIMATES. Like I'm the guy who takes away all the detail. Like if you guys like detail, then you don't like me.
Yeah, I don't know.
I want like the series 1 and 2 and 3.
Yeah, I'm the same way. I love the simplicity of them, but
yeah.
You know, I've got all my Ghostbusters MINIMATES on my desk at work, and I think it'd just be cool to have little light up backpacks. Like,
It would be cool, but I
just personally.
I don't think so. Then
Like, so
the
that
power
payment plan?
source would have to be a real small button cell.
Yeah.
Robert would know if it's feasible or not, but I wouldn't let him do it. I think I'm gonna keep them.
That's fair.
Keep them simple. Yeah. Mattel though, like they're doing the 6-inch figures.
Oh, yeah.
You can poke them a little bit, which is always fun. All right. I blew you off last time.
How many designers usually work on?
3 work on every figure. Actually, it takes three 2D designers to do one mini-make. Udiel does the beginnings and establishes the look and absolutely does all the faces. Barry does the inking. We have a growing office who sometimes does the coloring on the control art, and sometimes this guy Mark will do some of the more machine stuff, like a gun or something like that. Udiel's not good at that stuff. So it'll take 3 or maybe 4 2D people to nail down, you know, a mini-make. It's not, it's a long process actually, you know, but they've got it down very, very systematic now. Robert's been really good about organizing, you know, how to set that up in the templates and all that stuff. So yeah, it's a bunch of people, but Eddie's the only painter. Well, he's the only painter when I'm not in totally a jam and I don't give them enough time. They have to do something for a toy fair or a Comic-Con. We'll bring in a couple people to help them, but Eddie's the guy that does most of the painting. Any other newbies?
Sometimes when you got a set that's got a lot of little extras, I'm a little lost on which extra goes to who's the guy.
Yeah.
How you can online post how that sorts out, or I can do it practically in the bottom of the process.
No, you know, I don't bring a lot of accessories to shows either because of the same reason. They get lost, they get stepped, you know. A lot of times they're not pictured in the box because the hand-painted ones won't hold the accessories because they're made out of resin or whatever and they won't fit. I don't think we've ever thought about doing some photo guide to what accessory goes where. I don't know if the Minimate database shows accessories, but you're right, we don't really show a lot of accessories. I don't know how we would fix that actually. I don't know, I'll poke around a little bit, but I don't know how we would do that. Okay. Newbies? He's new.
Did we already touch on circle actor?
A little bit. What's your question?
The lights silo?
What? Oh, red stripe?
Yeah, red stripe silo, sorry. I was wondering if that's being released soon.
We did that in with the Asylum Raider, didn't we?
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. In the Asylum Raider you can get in Special Market, it comes with a red stripe Asylum. It probably would have been better for you if you didn't have to buy a more expensive vehicle to get it. But honestly, I kind of had a feeling the line wasn't going to go any longer, so it was like that or nothing, and I did want to get the red stripe out. So yeah, you can probably find one on the floor. They're not that expensive. You can get the vehicle for like $12 with the Minimate in it. But yeah, we did do one. Want Battle Beast? Sure, what the heck.
you said you were doing some original IP stuff.
Uh-huh.
I actually wasn't aware of that. What are some of the original IP you're doing?
Well, technically Battle Beast is.
Right.
The pirate stuff. Have you seen the pirate stuff we're doing?
No.
We're calling it, actually that's another one we own the name to Max, Mobile Action Extreme. So we've got like police and firemen and all that stuff. And we're doing exosuits for them. So kind of Japanese, kind of mecha looking stuff. So kind of that kind of stuff. We have the pirates at the booth. We brought those. You check those out.
Since you're doing your own IP, is there a way to add a very basic, like a hero click